Lady, I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. You have made me what I am, and I am yours, my love. There's so many ways I want to say I love you. Let me hold you in my arms forevermore. Okay, Lady by Kenny Rogers, acoustic guitar lesson. This one's a really pretty song. It was written on piano, so these chords are kind of transposed from the piano, and it makes for a really nice chord progression, especially in the chorus. Now on this demo, when I sing, I tune my guitar all the way down to C sharp on the low E string, so I can kind of carry a tune a little, even though, you know, it's still not great vocals. But anyways, you can either tune your guitar to mine, which is at C sharp, play along with me, or just pay attention to the chord shapes I'm going to show you, and then play it in standard tuning if you like, okay? So the verse of the song is just simply E minor, and I'm playing this E minor bar chord here. So basically, it's the 7th fret of the A string with my index finger, the 9th fret on the D and G string, and then your middle finger is going to pick up the 8th fret of the B string, and then that first finger is barring that E string, and then any of the strings that you hit there are going to sound nice. So you can strum it if you want, or I like to kind of arpeggiate it. Now, the way I played it is I'm just using this bar chord shape. This is an E minor. We're gonna go to a C major, so I just go to the 8th fret, keeping the same shape. I just drop everything to the 8th fret of the low E string. All right, so everything moved down one position. So instead of here, it's now here. That's C major. And then slide it up 2 frets. That's a D major, okay? And then all the way back to the E minor. That's your verse, okay? Da 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 da. Now, if you want to, like, if you don't like those bar chords, or if you just don't like the voicing of that, it doesn't fit your vocal very well, you could always like use some of these alternate voicings, or even like combine them all. So for example, looking at this E minor, okay, so I'm playing this E minor here. Okay, we could do like the traditional open E minor down here. Lady. Okay, we could play it here, kind of like a D minor 7. I'm sorry, just a regular D minor, and just slide it up 2 frets. Now you're in an E minor here. Okay, notice that's the same as this. Or you could just grab a piece of that chord and just play these 3 strings, the B, the G, and the D string. So that's just a little piece of this E minor bar chord right here. I kind of like the way that sounds, but everybody's different, you know. You don't have to do it like I do it. You can hit that low E in the root. And then from there, okay, so those are your E's. Those are some options for you. For the C, I was playing this C major bar chord here, but you know, you could just do an open C here. Sounds good. You could do a C power chord, which is your C on the root note, and then your ring and pinky finger on the 5th fret there, and just, okay. You could also just grab a piece of this C major bar chord here by just playing one like we did on this this E minor. That's an E minor. If I just go here with it, that's now a C major. See, that's just a piece of that C major bar chord. Same thing, so if I slide this shape up, boom, now I'm in D. that E minor, you see? And like we were talking the D, you know, you could just play it here. You could play the D here. Or you can play that bar chord. Or you can just play that little piece of it. All right, so I'm kind of going on, but basically what I'm trying to get, it's a real simple chord progression. So if it sounds too monotonous, like let's say all I'm doing is playing E minor, C, D, E minor. You know, maybe it just sounds kind of boring for you. Maybe you want to spice it up. So see, it's the same chord, just different voicings, what I'm trying to get at. All right, so there's your verse. All right, then we get into this really cool chord progression for the chorus where it goes, you have gone and made me such a fool. I'm so lost in your love. And yes, we belong together. Won't you believe my song? Man, that's a cool chord progression. I love that. So here we have A minor, and I'm kind of bouncing on quarter notes. So I embellish a little bit when I'm just messing around with it, but let me just make it real like vanilla meat and potatoes here so we get the chord progression down. So I'm going to do this 4 times. That's an A minor. So I'm 2nd fret of the D string and the G string, 1st fret of the B string, A minor. 4 times. Then B minor 7. So that's 2nd fret of the A, 2nd fret of the G, 2nd fret of the E. Then we play a C, which we played earlier in the song. That's going to be 2 times. Back to that B minor 7. Then this is kind of like a cross between an E and an A. It's basically the 2nd fret of the D string and the G string, and the rest of the strings ring open. And then I play an E major, so I slide that shape down and then put my 1st finger on the 1st fret there. So let me play that through again, okay? So it's A minor 4 times, B minor 7, C, B minor 7, weird A, E major, and then we go back into the verse again. It's going to do that one more time. So any of those voicings that you like, lady, for so many years I thought I'd never find you. You have come into my life and made me whole. Forever, let me wake to see you each and every morning. Let me hear you whisper softly in my ear. Then that same kind of chorus that we did before. In my eyes, I see no one else but you. There's no other love like our love. And yes, always I always want you near me. I've waited for you for so long. Now it comes in with this big chorus, and we have a little bit of a chord change. It's going to go C, D, a little walk down here, look, G, and then there's this little shape. It's kind of like an F sharp. So it's the 2nd fret of the low E string, the 2nd fret of the G string, and the 3rd fret of the B string to an E minor. So the whole thing is like, lady, you were lost the only love I need. And we do it again. And beside me is where I want you to be. 'Cause my love is something that I want you to know. Back to the verse, we start on the C. You're the love of my life. You're my E minor. And then resolve it to the E minor. All right. Hope you like this song. Once again, just as a reminder, I'm tuned down to C sharp. I'll put my exact tunings in the description if you want to tune your guitar to it. Otherwise, just follow my chord shapes and play it in the standard tuning. All right, Lady by Kenny Rogers. Have fun with it.